afternoon, ladies. So I'm so excited to see all of you here. I have a question for all of you. By show of hands, how many of you guys have siblings? Wow, that's quite a bit. I have 3 younger sisters, and my mom just had twin boys. Super exciting. This fall, though, my sister who's closest to me in age will be starting high school, which is horrifying because I feel like it was just a few days ago that I was starting high school and walking through those halls for the first time myself. Recently, I've been thinking a lot about the things I want my younger sister to know, the things I wish I would have been told as a young woman during that portion of my life. My name is Payton Roberts. I'm a rising sophomore at the University of Illinois Springfield, and today I'm going to share with you guys the advice that I have given to the most important young woman in my life. Like many of you, I'm sure, I was raised in a traditionally conservative household, but it wasn't until high school that I started to develop my own ideas and my own beliefs. As easy as it may be for each of you to become a complacent conservative or to fall into the liberal mindset of your peers, I encourage each of you to seek out truth. As an 18-year-old going into my second year in college, I can tell you that I still don't have everything figured out. So don't be discouraged when it doesn't happen overnight. However, to start the process, each of you should do the research to find the answers to all of your questions. Talk to people who disagree with you. Learn why they believe what they do. And most importantly, find the facts to back up the reasons as to why you believe what you do. There is absolutely nothing more satisfying than not only knowing that you have the right answer, but also the information to back it up. I promise that doing this will not only make you more resolute in your beliefs, but will make being a conservative in a liberal education system much easier. However, having this knowledge, you should know that some teachers and other students will target you. You should know, though, that when this happens, you are doing something right. I'm Jewish, and our culture is extreme. Yeah, I got another one, okay. We are extremely superstitious. Some of you may be aware of some of our traditions, such as jumping and shattering a wine glass at a wedding, or wearing the colored red to ward off evil. I know I'm getting some weird looks right now. I know it sounds crazy, but one of the many reasons that we do this is that we believe that evil preys on goodness and joy. And this is especially applicable to someone who is seeking out truth. You should expect things to become difficult. The road to righteousness is a long and difficult one, but the harder it gets, the closer you are. On the way, you will lose some debates, but don't ever let that keep you from having that same fight again someday. When you lose, go find more information as to what you believe. Find the facts, do the research, go back and prove those liberals wrong. Show them why we as conservatives do have the right answers. I know that putting yourself out there in the spotlight and continuing to engage in these battles can be really frightening, especially with the unpopular beliefs that we have. You may be worried about offending someone or losing a good friend, but let me ask you this. What's wrong with offending someone? If you are, it means you're pushing them out of their comfort zone and forcing them to look at a topic through a new perspective, and that is absolutely never a bad thing. As for the friend situation, being true to yourself and standing by your convictions is absolutely something you will never lose a friend over. At least someone who's not a true friend. You will never lose good friends, and I promise you that. While a good amount of my own friends are conservative because we do have so much in common, I do have a few token liberal friends as well. Yes, we disagree on policy and on issues, and we even disagree on the way we think the country should be run, but never once has it threatened our friendship. However, when I first started speaking out about my conservative beliefs, it did push some people away, but in hindsight, those types of people who are either not strong enough in their convictions or too stubborn to see another person's views as legitimate are not the type of people I, or absolutely any of you, need in your life. The most important person, though, keep note, the most important person you need to get out of your life is yourself. The part of yourself that makes you feel like you aren't smart enough, you aren't pretty enough, not ambitious enough, any of the ludicrous things that you may be telling yourself that make you second-guess your self-worth. Right now, I am looking at a room full of beautiful, ambitious, brilliant young women. Each of you possess a strength I did not have at your age. I didn't go to these conferences. I didn't know how to speak out about my beliefs. And I really did not, as most of you clearly do, know these types of other women and make these types of connections. I have full confidence that each and every one of you will do absolutely incredible things in this world. So don't keep yourself from doing those things. The advice I'm giving you right now, I know can seem daunting, but look at the other women sitting next to you right now. Look at what you're doing for yourself. You are already almost there, I promise. All of that said, I hope that each of you becomes so committed to your beliefs that nothing else matters, and that friends and these types of incredible experiences become a perk, not something that dictate your goals. Uphold your values and the faith that you hold dear, and absolutely everything else will fall into place. There will be a lot of hard work on the way, and there will be some obstacles, but by holding on to who you are, the hard work won't seem so hard, and the obstacles won't feel so difficult. As my younger sister begins her high school experience, and while all of you continue to endure these pivotal years in your life, I hope this speech and all of these other speeches can inspire you to continue growing into the beautiful, ambitious, conservative women you are all becoming. Like most of you, my sister is a remarkable young woman, and I hope each of you foster your extraordinary intelligence and dedication to better the world around you and strengthen your conservative beliefs.